Hello everyone, thank you for joining me Sunday for another cat tutorial. A shout out to my subscribers and those of you who drop by to watch my videos. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Without you, making those videos will not have a purpose, so I'm really grateful to you for that. So today I'm going to be dealing with scraps. Now, as my granddaughter said, Grandma, why using green? It's not St. Patrick's Day. It's Valentine's Day is coming up. It should be red. I understand. I agree with her. However, I have those scraps there and I was trying to figure out a way to show you guys how I utilize the scraps. So there's my video. So to begin, I do have leftovers from that scrap I mentioned, and that is actually a satin, cardstock, glitter, or however you want to call it. And I had it in different, shapes and what have you. And that was from making some cards for someone for Christmas. But I just like a lot of, shimmer and glitz and glamour. So I thought, okay, let me just grab those and see what I can make out of them. And even if this does not tie into this current celebration period, but at least I have them when I am ready. So I would show you what I ended up coming up with, some of those strips with the various shapes and sizes. I also utilized some embossing folders that I had. I've had and have not used for ages. And of course you will see them as I utilize, those that I utilize them on and how I utilize them. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have a few things here that I haven't adhered those to anything as yet because I wanted to show you guys what I have. So here is the first option. So this here, I utilized this embossing folder because sometimes, in fact, most times I kind of like some kind of, definition or some tactile to my cards. So I made this here, and this is just a scrap flower that I had done with my Cricut Explore Air 2. And I just wanted to, just decorate it. Now, I didn't put any sentiment out here, whether it's birthday or what have you, but again, it's entirely up to you how you want to utilize it. But this is an idea. And this one, as a matter of fact, these two, because this one I did this way and this one, let me see, it's supposed to be, kind of the opposite. And I had those two flowers, so I did this and I got it out of this piece. I just decided to use two different embossing folders, this one and that one, to just give it some kind of variation. So this would be that one. Then I have this one here. This is interesting because if you notice, it has three different designs on there. I used the dotted one, I used this one, and this here, where is it? This is part of, you see, I have what you call it, a stamp set. It has the swans, it has the, this is part of it. That's like a pond type of thing. So what I did was I utilized this embossing folder to do the first part up to here. Then I utilized this one, I got it in here, and then I used this one to the top. So in that way I had three different, options. So I kind of like the difference in the variations, and it is not entirely completed, but just an idea. Then we have this one. This one I made using this here. This is I haven't used those folders like in donkey years. So this is just like a brush. So I used this one and I just had a cute little owl somewhere, so I just stuck it on there. But this is another one. This one, I have this embossing folder here, and I just did one of the smaller strips like this one. This one's a little wider, but I had some, a little narrower than this. Than this one, sorry. And then I utilized, like I mentioned, this one, got it embossed so that I could have this nice little, you know, this thing here, which is pretty much roses and grass. And I had those leftover pineapple and things, so I just used that one. With this one, I used, this is the, I forgot what they call that one, but it's a Tim Holtz, but it's really nice. It reminds me of crochet. It must be crochet patterns or what have you. So this was done with this piece, and I just cut it down, you know, just a little bit. So it comes there, and of course I had this butterfly and I stuck it on there. Here is another one. I didn't necessarily do this for direct spacing, but if you can see, there you go. I think you can see here. I used this embossing folder, and what I did was I just used a few of the strips and just placed them in here, you know, like side by side, so that they are kind of close, and then I went ahead and ran it through the embossing folder. So that's how I did that one. And of course I had this butterfly, and my granddaughter was saying, well, I want a heart, but I didn't have a heart red. In fact, I have hearts, but I couldn't find where they were. So she said, okay, fine, let's just settle for the butterfly. So we have another butterfly. Then I have this one here. I used this, which is a brick embossing folder. Again, I had the two pieces. These were the pieces, this size. I put two of them in close. I went ahead and ran them through the embossing folder. These were some candles I had here, and pretty much that's it. I haven't added anything else, just very simple. And then finally I have this one here. This one, I had some extra pieces of this right here, and I used two of those these ones. I think I used this one, and I also used part of this. What I did, and I mean it's pretty simple. I just put them side by side. In fact, I put in half of this one in here like that, and then I put in the other one like that. I made sure they were sitting together, and I run them through the embossing folder, and then I got this here, which is this part here. And this here was just something to just throw off things a little bit more as a focal point. I will be, you know, completing some of those, you know, just completing them entirely, and I will actually, not in this video, but in a follow-up video before I, you know, go through my video, I will definitely go ahead and post the outcomes for you guys, maybe in a slideshow or something. So stay tuned for that. So guys, basically that is it. So if you have like scraps and you're trying to figure out what to do with them, you know, different sizes, just remember, if you have any embossing folders, they can actually work to your advantage. You know, anything that you have, I mean, again, you can do die cuts, is up to you, but I wanted to utilize them as much as possible in their sizes. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday and a safe week. See you next week Sunday. Bye.